If you really believe for 1 second that Marco Rubio, Mike Waltz, J.D. Vance, and Pete Hegseth just accidentally let a journalist from The Atlantic into their group chat on Signal discussing war plans, then there's a word for you. That word starts with an R and ends with E-T-A-R-D, retard.
If you think the leaked text messages between J.D. Vance, Pete Hegseth, Marco Rubio, and Mike Waltz were not planned, if you believe they were not a planned message to Iran and to Europe, you're the mark. You are the reason that it happened. The liberal news media is going to run with this. They are going to try and discredit Pete Hegseth, Mike Waltz, Marco Rubio, and J.D. Vance. These guys are at another level of thinking. And this was all one big game. It sent a message to Europe, and it sent a message using the one thing that the Europeans love, the liberal news media. Guys, today's video, we're going to talk about this. This is absolutely stunning that the local news, that the liberal news is running with this as a mistake. These guys don't make mistakes. There are zero coincidences in politics. Pete Hegseth just got on a plane, headed to the Pacific. And while he's there, this is doing the work for them. The liberal news media is doing the work for them. Hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. Leave a comment below. Do you think the liberal news media just got played for exactly what they are? Morons. If you do, leave a comment in the chat. I'd love to see it.
I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big fan of The Atlantic. To me, it's a magazine that's going out of business. I think it's not much of a magazine, but I know nothing about it. You're saying that they had what?
They were using Signal to coordinate on sensitive materials and
Having to do with what? Having to do with what? What were they talking about?
with the Houthis.
The Houthis? You mean the attack on the Houthis? Well, it couldn't have been very effective because the attack was very effective. I can tell you that. I don't know anything about it. You're telling me about it for the first time.
Do you think Trump cares? Do you think anyone in the White House cares that the Houthis got a message from the Atlantic? We already know that liberal news media, these liberal judges, want to keep criminals in our city. And you know the Atlantic probably got on the phone with the Houthi rebels. Hey, guys, we got some messages saying you guys are going to get kaboom-boomed. Do you think Donald Trump cares? I think it's time to quit caring. And I love the audacity. Even if this was a, quote, leak, I love it. I want more. I want them to know when they walk outside of their camel skin huts and they're looking up in the sky that they hear the Reaper drone buzzing as it drops warheads on foreheads. That's what I'm happy to see. And I'm happy to see Donald Trump not giving a damn. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care. You almost took him out on a stage in Butler, Pennsylvania. The gloves are off, baby. It's game on. In one of the most ironic replies to this whole thing, Hillary Clinton comes out and says, "You've got to be kidding me. The Trump administration accidentally texted me its war plans." Hillary, of all people to stay out of this argument, of all people to keep their mouth shut, your secret server, your 40,000 emails about yoga. Let's talk a little bit about Benghazi when people actually reached out to you for help. Hillary or Killary, whatever you go by nowadays. All these people around you that suddenly need to be, a little extra protection, up the insurance. And I love her tweet. It makes everything so more genuine, and it brings the feels right back home. Hillary, we don't care what you think anymore, and no one else does either. You're irrelevant. You are moldy old bread. Hillary, kick rocks, baby. You never will be president. You are never going to be president. And right now, you're probably worried you didn't get one of them pardons, aren't you? Huh? one of those auto pins. Joe didn't give you one, Hillary. Kick rocks.
Is doing such a fantastic job. I thought maybe you could say a few words.
Thank you, President. As far as we are hearing a lot about fraud, waste, and abuse, a lot of waste and abuse, but there is a tremendous amount of fraud. And Elon, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your team. You have uncovered so much fraud in our government, and we will prosecute you. We have an internal task force now working with every agency sitting here at this table. And if you've committed fraud, we're coming after you. Thank you, Elon, for that. On the violent crime level, thanks to President Trump's directive, we are seeking the death penalty again. So all of these horrible, violent criminals that you're hearing about around the country, they will face the death penalty federally within our country. And the drug dealers need to get out of here because we are coming after you. We're going to have 94 great U.S. attorneys around this country, and everyone will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Thank you.
Thank you, President. It's at your directive.
There's Pam. Pam is bringing the heat. She is going for the death penalty for the people that are traveling around the United States, probably on somebody else's dime. We're not going to talk about who that is. We'll probably get in trouble. But she is going after these people. Today, apparently, there were some devices in an Austin, Texas Tesla dealership. 5 devices. Well, Pam's not taking it lying down. She's not playing any games. 20 years minimum, going for the death penalty for anyone that is involved with, this is domestic terribleness. We all know what it is. We can't say it here, but we know what it is. And for those of you that are screaming, where's the Jeffrey files? Pam's got bigger fish to fry right now. The Jeffrey list is so low on my list of priorities. I don't even know. I don't even think about it right now. I want a secure border. I want to arrest criminals. I want voter ID. Those are my priorities right now. And Pam is doing exactly what she was hired to do. Exactly what she was hired to do. Going after criminals. We've already arrested 40,000. We're sending 530,000 back home. We're loading up Gitmo. We got Trende Aragua. She's going after liberal judges. Give me a hell yeah and a boom shakalaka if you like what Pam's doing, because I do. Let's go here to the Center for Misinformation, CNN, and see how they're spinning the tale.
All right, welcome back. More now on the fallout from our top story. The Trump administration confirming a stunning leak of secret military battle plans in a Signal group chat. I want to bring in now the former national security advisor in President Trump's first term, John Bolton. Ambassador.
He also doesn't have a security clearance right now. And I think Kristen or Karen, whatever her name is, get some fiber in your diet. You're looking a little constipated.
Bolton, thanks very much for being on the show.
Glad to be with you.
So let's just start with this. What was your reaction to learning about these secret plans being communicated in this Signal group chat?
Well, I was shocked, and I was without words, and I say that not because I'm more virtuous than anybody who was in that group. I just couldn't imagine it was happening. I couldn't imagine anybody would use Signal. Some of the guests have commented that Signal's highly encrypted. I'll just say this. If you think Signal is equivalent to U.S. government secure telecommunications, think again.
Where was this guy at whenever we went after Hillary? Where was he at? John Bolton's security clearance has been pulled. He probably doesn't even have access to Yahoo Messenger, for Christ's sake. John Bolton, you're irrelevant. You're washed up. You're finished. You have shrunk to being a talking head on CNN without a security clearance. I love it. I absolutely love what has happened to John Bolton. Guys, if you think any of this is a coincidence, you're crazy. You are the game. When something's free, you're the product. And I love the boldness of the Trump administration. Pete Hegseth, Rubio, Mike Waltz, J.D. Vance, bringing the news to Iran using the liberal news media. If you like it, leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. Vet Bikers out. I'll see you on the road.